I appreciate everybody coming out. Listen to this upload. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to generously donate to my spiritual fund. Just whether you got questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at the email strolling down below. Now, I'm getting to this. I've been meaning to do this. I'm getting caught up, working with a monster. But we're going to talk about this woman who was attacked out in New York. It's been a lot of talk, as always, on different platforms, particularly this one, YouTube, of black men not protecting the black woman in reality when it's not true. And this video, I'm going to go ahead and enlighten people who don't know about the situation. Go ahead and play this clip.
A brutal attack in Harlem when a woman who was just trying to buy a bottle of wine.
She says it happened after she turned down one man's offer to pay for her. CBS 2's Lisa Rosner spoke exclusively with the victim.
Surveillance video shows a group outside this liquor store as a woman walks in alone just before 6 p.m. Monday. The 31-year-old mother says she was buying a bottle of wine after work when two men walked in the shop on West 128th Street and St. Nicholas Avenue. She says the man in the red offered to pay.
I politely declined and I said, no, thank you, but thank you. Could pay for it myself. And then I got ready to walk out. Before I walk out, he basically said that he felt like I thought that I was better than them.
The men followed her out, she says, asking what did she want to do about it.
I just asked him, I said, you're seriously trying to fight me? I'm trying to go about my business.
She says they chased her across the street, kicking her, and one man actually bit her forehead, leaving deep wounds. She says he tried to bite her eye out. Others kicked her.
To bite me and do that, maul me the way that he did, with me screaming and saying that I'm just trying to get my daughter, that's an animal. That's not a person.
Witnesses tell me multiple people called 911. The woman was taken to NYC Health and Hospitals Harlem in stable condition. During the attack, she says her iPhone fell on the ground, and when she went to grab it,
he pried the phone out my hand. He said, give me your phone.
She says afterwards someone told her to run because one of the men had done this to someone else before and could come back. The woman, who has not been able to open one eye, says the suspects need to be caught immediately.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. Let me rewind back. I want y'all to look at these dudes real good and clear. You can see how they all laughing with each other. These are the type of niggas that's cowards, as we all know. Matter of fact, these are the type of niggas who you see on this platform who does sucker shit and laugh together. They team up with each other. Those are the same type of dudes. So they have to gas each other up to jump on a female, to attack a female. You got to ask yourself. I mean, you really do. You got to ask yourself, what is going through these dudes' minds to do some motherfucking sucker shit like that? Just because the female turned down your offer. What happened to the times of when, if a female did turn down your offer, have a nice day? What happened to those days? It's say like now, since a female don't want to give you no play, you want to call her all types of names, fuck you, bitch, you ain't shit, bitch, all types of shit. Seriously, what's really going on to the point where us as men, and I'm gonna hold every other man accountable, because we got to put shit like this in check. Once again, shout out to everybody in Harlem who came out and put this shit in check. But we really need to put some motherfucking foot down on these niggas like this, because this gonna be a trend, as we see some motherfuckers over there in I believe it was Washington, who threw the chick in the trash can. You gotta ask yourself, we gotta ask these type of niggas, okay, would you want somebody to sit there and kick your mama? Bite your mama in the eye? Throw your mama in the trash can? Throw your sister in the trash can, throw your daughter in the trash can. These are the traits of these niggas. These are the traits of these whole ass niggas. Now I'm gonna play the video with the community coming out because, like I said, it'd be a lot of misleading information, especially on her on YouTube. Let me go and hit the stuff stay on YouTube, on the internet, period, and things don't get shared to light. Because it was, the fellas they in Harlem, they stuffed up. They really did.
The search continues tonight for the men who attacked a woman after she told one of them she didn't want him to buy her a bottle of wine. Tonight, she's getting a show of support from her community, calling for justice. CBS 2's Corey James reports from Harlem.
A large crowd of people stretched across 128th Street in Harlem Saturday night, many of them standing directly in front of this liquor store where a 31-year-old mother was brutally beaten Monday. The demonstration was the end of a rally that began 3 blocks away as women, men, and children stood on the corner speaking out against violence targeting the neighborhood.
If we don't do it, who is? It's our responsibility. It's our duty to protect our women and children in our community.
It could have been me.
Exactly. I agree with that, brother. It's up to us as men to protect our women and kids throughout our community. What happened to the days when we seen women walking home from the store or from the bus stop and we helped them and escort them to their house? What happened to those days? Is the black humanity gone, or we don't care about each other no more? That's where we at.
My daughters, my mother, any female. The community as a whole, we all need to stick together.
Earlier this week, CBS 2's Lisa Rosner spoke with the woman assaulted. She says the man wearing a red parka in this surveillance video offered to pay for her wine, but she politely declined. After checking out and walking out the store, the woman says a group of men chased her across the street, then kicking her, one of them even biting her on the forehead.
No matter how much I asked, I'm trying to get to my daughter. Please leave me alone. I said, I'll call the cops. He didn't care about that. He had one thing on his mind, and that was to attack me. That's what he wanted to do.
The victim's family members showed up to the rally in support of their cousin, who they say is still traumatized.
People can't think that they could do what they want to do. No means no.
Senseless, no reason. She didn't even know them. We need them caught. That's our main objective.
And police are hoping this footage will help.
I hope they do catch them. I hope they do. If they don't catch them, catch their motherfucking mama and do the same to her. And let's see how they'll feel. I'm not gonna roll no more of this. I wanted to touch up on this. Like I said, that protecting on black women is a myth. There are, black men out there that's willingly stepping up. Seriously. But to my other black men out there, we got to do better all the way around the board. Until then, everybody stay up.